Happy Friday night, hockey fans, and welcome to Riverton for tonight's Gillette JV matchup against the Fremont Freeze. Fremont into the zone, shot, and that's it. Fremont on the board early, 14 seconds in, they're up 1-0. Marty to the center dot. Davis and Lesher on his wings. Marty over the dot. Dot forward to Lesher. Lesher will take it across the blue, but poked away. Fremont will send it back up near side and out to neutral ice. Thrown across the middle, broken up. They'll get it back in the neutral zone and dump it into the far corner. Phelps back to send it around. Davis near side, picked off by Fremont County, broken up. And Lesher will send it forward, broken up, bounces back to him, and thrown into the corner. Phelps back in the corner. Ahead, bouncing puck. Marty will kick it back out to neutral ice. Fremont back to get it in their own corner. Out ahead. And Fremont into the zone on the near side. Martin with a poke, Fremont across the front, up and out of play. Get some new legs out, looks like Kimbley, Bear, and Kowalski out front. Knocked back to the point. And picked up by Kimbley. Kimbley into the zone. He'll take it in, pass across the middle, broken up. Kimbley gets it back. No shot on net. Bear down in the corner. And Fremont comes back out with it. Fremont across near side, into the zone. Rolls down below the goal line. Picked up by Gerler. He'll circle to the far corner. Broken up there. Fremont gets it back in the corner. Kimbley in to help, bounces back up the boards. Fremont will send it around behind the net. Poked loose down low. Shell trying to send it up out of the near corner. Pass through the middle, broken up, and we'll send it clear. Bear's going to chase. Bear running down the far boards. Fremont pokes it away. They'll take it in their own zone. Back to the near boards. Thrown up to neutral ice. Fremont dumps it into the zone. Bounced ahead to Shell, and he'll send it back clear. Rolls back into the Fremont zone in front of Bear. Bear backhands across the middle of the Kowalski. Shot loose in front, nothing there. Still in the zone. Sent ahead by Kowalski. Rolls behind the net. And bounced up to neutral ice. Shell will pick it up. Sends it across the zone in front of Scribner. Scribner sends it forward. Knocked down, and it'll roll deep. Back behind the net. Gerler back to pick it up. And cut back near side. Fremont there to take it away. Pass through the middle, broken up by Shell. Another pass through the middle. That one kicks off a skate. Scribner breaks it away. Nope. Fremont back in with it, and will bounce it clear. Fremont sends it back in. They'll just get clear. Up to Hippen in the neutral zone. Hippen across to Stayskal. Stayskal far side. Down to the corner, poked away, sent back up to the point. Scribner will hold the zone. Scribner across the blue line, picked up by Fremont. They'll send it back clear. That one's going to roll deep. And icing on Fremont. We'll go back down face-off in the Fremont zone. Little under 15 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Fremont County. Whoa. Sorry about the angles, guys. The legs are fighting me tonight. Stayskal up to take the face-off. Scribner and Newman on the wings. Or Scribner and Bruner on the wings, sorry. That rolls deep back behind Martin. Another icing. We'll go back to the Fremont zone for the face-off again. Borowski off the draw, knocks it to the side for Brunner, Newman. Newman will send it down to the corner. Fremont picks it up there. They'll send it up the boards. Pass across the middle to neutral ice. Rolls a little wide. Down to the near corner. Knocked ahead by Phelps. Bounces through the middle. Sabrowski picks it up. Poked away. Knocked down into the board. Sabrowski still working on it. Fremont pass across the top of the crease. Broken up. Shot on net. Kicked away by Martin. Fremont to the near corner. Taken away by Sabrowski. He'll send it around far corner. Picked up by Newman up the boards. Knocked down by Fremont. She'll bounce it up. No. Knocked down again. Back to the point, and Newman will send it clear. Fremont up the near side. Right to Phelps, and she'll send it back out. Rolls back to Fremont County in their zone. Fremont working through the middle. Pass ahead of the blue line. They'll chase it down to the near corner. Fremont pass out front, broken up. Martin there to knock it away. Phelps will send it up the boards. Fremont gets it back and throws it around behind the net to the far corner. Picked up, passed out in front, broken up. Another shot, Martin with a save. And the loose puck rolls in. Fremont up 2-0 in the first.
Another goal by 16, Jack Anderson, assisted by 57, Tyler Heil.
Off the draw, knocked into the Fremont zone. They'll pick it up and retreat to the corner. Lesher in. Pass ahead, broken up. Rolls back out to neutral ice. Picked up by Fremont County. They'll take it in on the far side. Pass across the blue line. They'll pick it back up. Knocked out of the zone by Marty. Chasing through the middle. And Fremont picks it up. Fremont back in the zone far side. They'll work across the top to the near side. Pass through the crease. Broken up. Kick save Martin. Knocked back out far side. Bounced ahead. Kept in the zone. Fremont will get it back in the middle. And knocked loose. Now we got a penalty called. And I think a hooking called on Lesher. .47 left first period. We'll go on our first penalty kill. Kimbley on the dot. Gets it back to the corner, sent up the boards, and Fremont will come up with it. Kimbley will take it away. Back up to the blue line and knocked out of the zone. Bear knocks it out of the zone, absorbs the hit. Kimbley down. Bounce loose against the boards. Kimbley sends it across the middle. Nobody there yet. And Fremont will pick it up on the far side of their zone. Up out to neutral ice. Fremont working over the blue, knocked away, and sent it deep. Played behind the net by the goalie. Fremont will set up behind their own net. They'll come out near side to the boards. Fremont up to neutral ice. Pass broken up, bounces back across the neutral zone. We got another penalty on Gillette. Two in the box. 12:02 left first period, and we're going to go 5-on-3 for about 1:14. We'll have Marty, Martin, and Phelps out. Marty to the dot, knocked forward. Fremont, shot wide. Rolls into the near corner. It'll get back out to the point. Fremont picks it up there, and they'll walk in. Fremont working in. Turned around by Phelps. He'll drop past there. Back to the point. Fremont working the corner, back out top of the zone. Shot blocked. Martin with the block. Rolls into the near corner. Fremont will pick it back up there. Pass across far side. Backdoor shot. Nothing there. Sound like it hit a post. Pass out through the middle, broken up. Fremont gets it back. And they'll drop it in the corner. Come back up to the near point. Poked loose by Marty. Back down to Phelps, and Phelps will send it clear. Rolls the length, played by the goalie behind. 30 seconds on the first penalty. Fremont out of their own zone, pass through the middle, knocked away. Shell knocked it away, and Phelps sends it clear. Marty chasing into the Fremont zone. Fremont in on the near side, works down. Phelps knocks it loose. They'll pick it up behind the goal line. Pass out in front, broken up by Marty. They'll get it back in the corner. Back out to the point. Broken up down low. Shell working in the corner. We get a guy back. Lesher back out of the box. He'll head down to the near corner. Shell chasing him around. Thrown in the air through the middle of the zone. Shot, kick save Martin. Bounces back out to the far point. Tied up there, and Lesher will send it up the blue line. Doesn't quite make it out, and that'll bounce up high off the glass. Phelps picks it up in the far corner, and she'll turn and send it to length. Well, not quite. Picked off at the blue line by Fremont. They'll work back up through the neutral zone. About 10 seconds left to kill. Gerler in the far corner. He'll pick up the loose puck, send it around near side. Fremont's going to pick it up against the boards. Work back down to the corner. Shell there to tie it up, poke it away. He'll send it forward. And we're back to full strength. Broken up through the middle. Fremont gets it back. Can't get a shot off. Gerler knocking it around. Rolls into the near corner. Fremont picks it back up. Fremont sends it low. Picked up by Shell and sent up the boards. Barrel send it clear. Fremont dumps it in offsides, and they'll get clear. Back to Gerler in the far corner. Gerler behind the net. He'll come out near side. Bounces up glass, picked off at the point by Fremont. They'll work back in. Gerler pushing him to the corner. Sent back up the boards. Lesher's there. Knocked back into the corner. Gerler. Nope. Fremont gets it back in the corner. Trying to bounce it clear across the front of the net. And Martin with the save. Off down the Gillette zone, sent back up the boards, picked up by Bear. He'll send it ahead. Scribner trying to battle forward. Back to Hippen. Hippen sends it into the zone. And Fremont will, knocked loose, rolls down, and bounce back out to neutral ice for Martin. Martin across to Phelps. Phelps near side. Sends it across to Scribner. Fremont will pick it up in the neutral zone. Back to Hippen. Hippen will turn and send it deep. Goes to the far corner, goalie out to play it. Fremont will pick it up, send it up the far boards. Stopped at the point, and bounces out to neutral ice. Sent back in. Fremont will pick it up in front of their own net. Scribner up near, thrown into the zone. Phelps banging it forward, back up to Hippen. And Hippen will come in near side. Knock loose, back to Fremont. They'll throw it through the middle. Tip rolls into the zone. Phelps back to get it. Circling in front of the net, bounces off a shin and back below the goal line. Phelps will pick it back up, get it out to the point, and pokes forward by Hippen. Gets it out of the zone. Martin ahead to Phelps. Bounce back to Martin in the defensive zone. He'll take it down. Pass knocked down by Fremont. Shot and save. Face off down in the defensive zone. Bounced through the middle. It'll kick back to Bora in the corner. He gets taken, tied up into the boards. That should be a penalty on Fremont. 7:45 left in the first, and we will get on a power play. Interference called on Fremont County. We'll get a face-off down in the offensive zone. Kimbley will take the draw. We got Shell and Bear set up back on D. Bora at forward with Pulaski on the far side. Fremont will come up with it. They'll work forward and through the neutral zone. Poked away, picked back up by Kimbley. Kimbley works up near side across to Koloski and into the zone. Koloski chasing down to the far boards. He'll take it to the corner. Koloski still on it. Fremont, no, Koloski's still on it. He'll send it back to the point. Pass across the zone. Thrown forward by Fremont County. A little bit of a hand pass, but not called. Kick back ahead. Koloski will pick it up near side. Lost the handle, it'll roll into the zone. Fremont will send it up. Right to Shell. Shell goes across into the far corner. And Fremont will send it around. It'll come right back to Shell. He'll put it on net this time. Tipped. And the rebound's in by Koloski. Grizzlies goal number 7, Lane Koloski. We're on the board. It's 2-1. On an assist from 25, Corbin Shell. Lesher to the dot. Davis and Marty on his wings. Knocked forward. Fremont will go across the blue line out to the far boards. Up into the neutral zone. And they'll take it in far boards. Shell knocks it off. Bora breaks it up in front of the net. We'll send it back clear. Foot race to the puck. Marty down. Goalie will play it. Marty in the corner. Try to pass it back. Kicks off a skate. Davis against the boards, knocking it forward. He'll come up with it. Bouncer through the air. Knocked down by Lesher, and they'll kick it out of the zone. Fremont County in near side. Pass across the front. Shot off a post. Nothing there. Rebound. Knocked down. Blocked shot by Bora. And we'll get it out across, no, not out of the zone, but across the middle. Marty will pick it up far side, out to neutral ice. Fremont in across the blue line. Works over to the near side. Down to the corner. Lesher tying him up. They'll stay on the puck. And come back out, top of the zone. Shot from the top. Bounce, deflected and wide. Picked up in the corner. And poke loose down low. Lesher in to help. Knocked out of the zone. Fremont County will go back to get it in front of their own net. Lesher right on them. They'll get it out to the near corner. Pass across the neutral zone and in. Shell back to knock it loose. Fremont County will collect it. Shot, and Martin with a glove. Fremont ahead of us about 8-2 on shots. Martin with the glove on that one. .5:17 remaining first period. Off the draw, knocked back and picked up. And a pass out ahead to Hippen. Hippen in on the near side. He'll send it down the boards. It rolls behind the net. Hippen right there on it. They'll send it back up to the corner. Phelps sends it across the middle, and Fremont will get back out with it. Fremont out to neutral ice and up in on the near side. Martin ride him to the corner. Pass back across the front. Missed the shot. Phelps sends it back to the point. Fremont will bounce it right back to her on the boards. We'll get it clear. Knocked ahead by Stacekala. Fremont back at their own blue line. They'll send it across near side and take it in. Good hit by Martin, but they'll get into the zone. Pass across the front. No shot taken. They'll get it back. Working in, and Martin with a save. We're already getting chippy in front of the net. There's a fight in front of the net. We got guys flying in off the bench, I think. One, two, three, four, five, six. Fremont's got 6 guys. Somebody came off the bench. Refs will take a minute to sort out the penalties here. 4.5 minutes left in the first period, and already had a little throwdown in front of Phoenix on our net. I think we had at least one guy come flying off of the Fremont County bench. Right now, I think we've got 2 guys in each box. Here comes another Fremont player over to the box. Another Fremont County off the bench over to the box. Nope, he's just coming to say hello. I think we got 2 in each box. Nothing on the board yet. Still talking to the coaches now. Fremont's got, well, hard to say. So far, we've still got 5 skaters on each side and 2 in each box, I think. Well, I lost my mute button, so hopefully the music doesn't kick me off of Facebook. Still waiting for the final decision. No penalties showing on the board just yet. Get that cleaned up. Still nothing showing on the board. And looks like, well, another Fremont County coming to the box. So they've got 3 in the box now. I believe that might be, we'll see. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Ref's talking to the score box again, trying to sort out what's going on here. Okay. Ref's back out. We'll go talk to the benches again, it looks like. Fremont County's got 5 skaters coming out on the ice. Showing a 4-minute penalty on Gillette. Sure yet, but it's kind of looking like Gillette's going to be on the penalty kill for 4 minutes here. Fremont County doesn't have any penalties showing on the board. Okay, now we've got a 4-minute major showing on Gillette. 2 2-minute minors showing on Fremont County on the scoreboard. I believe we will go 4-on-3 for 2 minutes. And then it'll be a 5-on-4 power play for Fremont for 2 minutes after that. Gillette's got 4 on the ice. We'll go Martin and Phelps back on D. Marty and Lesher out front. Fremont has 3 skaters on. Face off down the Fremont zone. Marty knocks it to the corner and Fremont will fire it clear. Rolls behind the net, picked up by Martin back there. And Martin will come back to get it. Mason Martin behind the net with the puck. Pass ahead to Lesher. Picked off at the point. Shot, blocker saved by Phoenix Martin. Bounces up in the air and it'll come out near boards. Martin trying to bang it ahead. He'll go across to Martin. Martin back over to Phelps and ahead to Lesher. Lesher comes up the middle. He'll work into the zone. Lesher pass across and shot on net, knocked away. And sent back out to center ice. Fremont into the zone, tied up. They'll dump it in the corner. Shot count's going to be off the rest of the way, guys. I don't have a remote, so I can't count shots. Martin up the boards, out to the neutral zone, picked up by Fremont. They'll send it back in wide of the net. Phelps, far corner. Up the boards. Tip forward. Fremont will pick it up at their blue line. Fremont out. They'll feed it ahead and take it into the zone. Knocked away. Get it back. And loose puck comes out to the point. Fremont will send it down low. Around to Martin in the far corner. Martin from the corner. Pokes forward to Marty at the blue line and ahead to Kimbley. Kimbley into the zone by himself. Changing lines and no help in the zone. Picked off by Fremont. They'll take it back up across neutral ice. Fremont into the zone. They'll circle wide. Back across the front. Shot. Nothing there. Pass back. Knocked away down below the goal line. They'll go back to get it. About 12 seconds left on the 4-on-3. Tied up down low. Kimbley against the boards with Bear. Bear working behind there. Knocked loose, and Gerler will send it forward. Gets it out of the zone. Fremont's back to full strength, and they're offsides. Clock is not working for me either. We got 2:24 left. And we got a penalty kill for 2 minutes. Thrown into the zone. Picked up by Gerler in the corner. He'll send it around far side. Gets past Fremont County back to the point. They'll fire it back around. Rolls the near boards. Fremont sends it below the net. Shell there. Fremont sends it out front. Phoenix will cover. Far dot face off in the defensive zone. Kimbley knocks it back to the point. Fremont across the top of the zone, near side, walks in, pass behind, rolls to the corner. They'll get it back out in front. Shot knocked down by Martin. Back behind the net. Fremont comes back out far side. They'll work out to the corner. Up drop pass at the point, and they'll send it down to the corner. Poked loose. They'll get it back. And another delayed penalty called on Gillette. Now we got a whistle. Minute 34 left in the period. A minute 3 left on the first penalty, and now we're back to 5-on-3. Face off down in the far corner. We're back 5-on-3. Kimbley knocks it down to the corner. Pokes forward. Fremont will pick it up on the far boards. Kimbley trying to knock it loose. Thrown through the middle. Picked up by Gerler. And Gerler will get up ahead and out of the zone. He'll send it icing. 51 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Minute 19 left in the period. Fremont passes ahead to their blue line. They'll come up the middle. Down to this side. Stick knocked away. Fremont back to the point. Get off the ice. Shot bounced up high. Shell sends it back out. Gerler will put it back up to the point. He gets a little elbowed off the puck, and Fremont gets it back, and they'll walk in the front. Backhand is in. 47 seconds remaining in the first period, and 3-1 Fremont.
Freeze goal from number 57, Tyler Miles from number 29,
Lesher out to the dot. Marty on the wing. 47 seconds left. Minute 12 left on the penalty kill. Lesher, Marty will send it in on net. Kicked away. Fremont pass picked off by Lesher and knocked out of the zone. Fremont will get back across neutral ice. Lesher pushing him wide. I'll take it down to the corner. Back across the front. And net's off. No goal. .28 seconds left in the first. Face off on the far dot in the D zone. Marty will take the draw. Martin and Phelps on D. Lesher on the other wing. Knocked back into traffic. Poked forward. Lesher out of the neutral zone. And Lesher into the zone with it. Poked away. Back to the Marty. Shot knocked down in traffic. Phelps knocks it loose to keep it in the zone. Marty fires into traffic again. Off a skate. Rolls out to Lesher. Lesher shot wide. Martin, far side, down the boards. Marty backhands it towards the middle, and that's the buzzer on the first period. 3-1 Fremont after a period of play. They come back with 26 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Three to 1 lead for Fremont County. Shot count's a little rough. I kind of lost the remote for a bit there, but we're roughly at 12-3. And we'll come out for the face-off to open the second period. Lesher and Marty out front. Looks like Marty will take the draw. Phelps back with Martin on D. Phoenix Martin between the pipes down on the far side. Marty center dot. We've got 26 seconds to kill. Fremont off the draw, dumps it back, and it'll roll to the corner in their own zone. Lesher right on him down there. Kicks it behind the net. And Fremont will pick it up, come out near side. Fremont working up to the blue line. Lost the edge through the middle. Loose puck picked up by Lesher. Poked back away by Fremont. They'll come in near point. Drop pass off Marty's stick and up out of play. .17:34, and it leaves us about a second left on the penalty kill. Let's see if we can get a puck back. And we'll go to the near dot. Marty to the near dot in the D zone. Kicks it to the boards. Martin there to break it up. They'll get it down below the net. Pass out in front broken. Back to the top of the zone. Knocked loose by Bear fresh out of the box. Whoops. And down into the corner for Fremont. Pass out in front. Whips past everybody. And no icing. It'll be a foot race back to the puck. Fremont's going to get to the corner for it first. Davis crashing in. Fremont will get behind the net with it. They'll send it around near side. Bear picks it up at the point. He'll send it down. Picked off by Fremont. Thrown back through the middle. Knocked off a skate. And back into the corner for Fremont. Fremont behind their own net. Sent around the near boards. Up to the point. Shell there to keep it in. Ahead to Bear. Bear pass across the middle. Picked off by Fremont. And they'll skate it out to neutral ice. Drop pass. Offside's not called either. They'll get it in on the near side. And fired up the boards. Back to the point. Fremont picks it up there. They'll throw it across the middle. Broken up by Martin to save a shot. And Martin up the boards far side. Bouncing puck. Marty sends it back to the point. Stays in the zone. Bounces back. The Shell up the near side. Fremont will keep it in again. Davis sends it forward. And that'll bounce out of the zone. Fremont back to get it in their own zone. Another penalty. Going to call an elbowing on Fremont County. .16:11 left in the second period. And Fremont's got a 2-minute penalty for elbowing. Scribner will take the face off in the offensive zone. Hippen and stays calling his wings. Bora back with Shell. Scribner to the dot. Knocks it into the corner. Fremont will send it behind the net. Hippen chasing it. And Fremont into the far boards. Bounces back down low. And Fremont will get out with it. Fremont near side. Dumps it deep. It'll roll down behind the net. Shell picks it up. Tried to send it around. Picked off by Fremont. And Shell sends it to the far side. Pass ahead. Back to Scribner. Scribner out to neutral ice, and he'll take it in the middle. Cuts to the near side. Shot. Glove. Minute and a half left of power play. 15 and a half or so left in the second period. We'll go Scribner, Hippen, and Stayscall across the front. Gerler back with Shell. Knock to the corner. Stayscall sending it across. Knocked down in traffic. Scribner shot. Bounces to Hippen and kicks loose. He gets hit in the back. No whistle there. And they'll throw it the length. No, they will get that one. Hippen taken down from behind, and they will get that penalty. So 15-28 in the period. Another elbowing on Fremont. We'll go 5-on-3 for 1:17. Zabrowski will take the draw. Newman and Brunner on the wings. Gerler back with Shell. Bouncing through the middle, picked up by Zabrowski. Pass out in front. Brunner's shot, knocked down. Right back to Shell. He'll fire. Knocked down in traffic. Loose puck out in front. Newman shot, knocked down. That'll get clear. Just under a minute left on the 5-on-3. Pass up across the middle, tipped, picked up by Sabrowski. They'll get it into the zone, poked right back loose, and Gerler back to get it. Fremont County on them. Gerler will send it forward, up to Sabrowski in the neutral zone, poked away. Back to Shell. Shell near boards up to, no, knocked back out. Gerler working forward to Sabrowski. Well, he'll take it back in himself. Gerler into the zone, down the middle. Poked away by Fremont County. And they'll send it deep. We'll regroup. Martin sets it behind the net. Shell will go back to get it. Shell comes around the near side. Pass up through the middle. Tipped and back to Fremont County, and they'll ice it again. Rolls deep. Shell back to get it. Met on the far side. He'll get it out ahead of Brunner, sorry. And Fremont County takes it back in. They'll get it in on net. Shot, and Martin with a save. .14:05 left in the second. 39 seconds left the power play. Lesher, Davis, and Marty out front. Martin back with Phelps. Marty will take the draw. Marty over the dot. Knocked forward. Phelps got a stick on it, but bounced back into the middle for Fremont County. Martin pokes it away. Picked up by Lesher. Lesher will skate it up to neutral ice. Lesher in near side. Poke to the boards. Down to the corner. Lesher trying to feed it back out in the middle. Broken up. Fremont County will send it back to the corner. And up the boards. Martin at the near point. Bounces past and out of the zone. Martin will dump it back in, but we got to get clear. Fremont picks it up. And they'll reset at their own blue line. Fremont County shot from neutral ice, kicked away by Martin. Sent ahead, near side, out to neutral ice. Back across the blue line. Lifted up to neutral zone, and they're back to 5-on-5. Fremont County in through the middle. Knocked to the corner by Martin. Lesher will send it up boards to Davis. He gets tied up, but he'll bounce it clear. Fremont County in their own zone. Lifted up to the neutral zone. Martin will knock it down, send it back in. Offsides, Fremont County picks up the puck. Fremont County in near side. They'll take it to the far side, poked loose, rolls behind the net. Lesher back there, comes out in front, broken up, and we'll get it out of the zone. Fremont will send it back in. Phelps behind the net. Just got a little bit of room, sends it up to center ice for Bear. Bear in the near side. Gets rode down to the corner, still got the puck. He'll work across the behind the net. Pass out in front looking for Koloski, broken up. And that's in! Koloski scores! Grizzlies goal number 7, Lane Koloski. It's 3-2. 12:17 left, second period.
Goal number 7, assisted by number 95 for Gillette.
Koloski to the center dot. Kimbley to the center dot. Koloski and Bear on his wings. Bora back with Shell. Off the draw, Fremont into the zone. Poked away by Shell, ahead to Koloski, and he'll send it. Retreats to their own zone. They'll send it up the boards into the near side. Poked away. Fremont circles back into their own zone. Bear with a takeaway right to Koloski. He'll shoot and glove. .11:14 left, second period. 3-2 Fremont. Face off down in the Fremont zone. We'll go Scribner to the dot with Hippen and Stayskal. Martin back with Phelps. Back to Hippen. Phelps will send it down through the middle. Picked up by Hippen. Hippen from the corner. Passes out in front. Picked off. Martin knocks it forward to Stayskal. Stayskal backhand through the middle on net. Poked away and gloved. 11 minutes left in the period. We'll come to the near dot. Scribner to the faceoff. Kicked over in front of Hippen and broken up. And Fremont will send it out to neutral ice. Phelps takes him off the puck, but Fremont in. 2 on nobody. Shot and a save by Martin. Fremont gets the loose puck back. Thrown through the middle. Knocked down, still loose. Phelps in the corner. Sends it back ahead. He's got Stays call coming across the blue line and into the zone. Stays call. Oh, knocked loose by Fremont. Back in the Fremont zone. Scribner on him, down to the boards. Scribner takes it away. He'll drop it over to Martin near side point. Martin shot through the middle, kick save. Loose out in front and knocked back out to Fremont County. Fremont County up to neutral ice. Martin will take it away and send it clear. Bounces back deep. Fremont County near side. They'll bounce it out to neutral ice. Scribner right there, knocks it into the zone. Scribner, shots wide. Sabrowski far corner. Pass through the middle to Hippen. Hippen working across in front of the net. Hippen shot, knocked down, bounces behind the net. He'll get it back. Out in front again, another shot, loose puck, and covered up. All of a sudden, Gillette with a string of shots. We'll get Newman, Brunner, and Sabrowski out front. Gerler back with Shell. Sabrowski to the dot. Knocks it into the corner. Fremont will send it up the boards. Shell, shot, bouncing through the middle. Kicks off a skate, and Fremont back out with it. Fremont into the zone, far side. Shot! No goal off the post. Sent ahead, and poked clear by Brunner. Fremont gets it back, and they'll circle in on the near side. Working across front of the net. Shot! Martin with another save. Sent back top of the zone. That'll get clear. They'll dump it in off sides. Rolls below the goal line. Gerler back to get it. Gerler around the far boards. Fremont's going to get to it first on the far boards. Poked away by Shell. Bounced ahead. And Brunner will poke it clear. Newman chasing. Fremont dumps it deep. Should be an icing. Nine minutes left in the second period. We'll go face off down the Fremont zone. New legs come on. Will be Marty, Lesher, and Davis out in front. Gerler back with Shell. Marty will take the face off. Bounced up in the air. Marty gets it back. Shots blocked. Rolls in the corner. Davis will pick it up. Davis across the crease. Nothing there. Comes out. Gerler near side. Shot off a skate. Rolls back in the far corner. Davis is there. Pass back. Picked off by Fremont. Davis and Marty there to knock it loose. Fremont will get it back. Marty chasing through the middle. Pokes it loose. And we're going to have a penalty on Fremont. Cross check. 8:38. Back on the power play. Lesher will take the face off. Marty and Davis on his wings. Gerler back with Shell. Bounces across the zone. Shell far point. Shot blocked and kicked out of the zone by Fremont. Gerler will pick it up. Gerler across the neutral zone. Back out to Shell. Sending it across. Marty tips it into the zone. Rolls down to the corner. Marty from the corner. Back out to Lesher. And bounce. Pass out in front. And Fremont into the zone. Gerler rides him into the board. Up. Lesher deep. Side. Out. Loose puck. Marty away. Get back to it. Pass bounces back. Davis sends it back in, and Fremont will come back up with it. Into the zone. Across the front of the net. Pushed wide by Lesher. Up. 7:42 left in the period for Gillette. Kimbley, far dot face-off. Knocked forward, picked up by Koloski, knocked loose. Fremont picks it up against the boards. Shot, sound like that went off the post too. Bounces back to the boards. Fremont circling in the corner. Pass across the middle, missed, and rolls out top of the zone. Fremont shot, blocked, bouncing puck through the middle. Backhand on net, knocked away by Martin. And Fremont County kicks his stick down into the corner. Puck rolls back. Fremont County. Bear breaks that up. Puck comes loose and out of the zone. Kimbley knocks it out of the zone. They'll dump it back in. Get him his stick. Sent clear. And we got a whistle. Another penalty on Fremont County. .6:44 left in the second period. 6 seconds left on the first penalty, so we'll go 5-on-3 for 6 seconds. And then stay on the power play for another minute 54. Scribner down to the near dot in the offensive zone. Hippinen stays call on it. After the drop. And we'll do it again. Scribner to the dot. He'll end up with the puck. Backhand. Kicks wide. And tied up below the net. Hippin in the corner. Out to Stays call. Fremont gets one guy back. They'll send it clear. Phelps across to Martin near side. Martin will dump it in ahead of Scribner. Broken up. Knocked forward by Stays call, but Fremont, no, we'll keep it in. Scribner sends it down around behind the net. Fremont digs it out, and they'll come across make the corner, pass out in front, broken up. Stays call got a little stick on it before they could get a clean shot off. Bounces back out in front of Stays call. He'll get it out to neutral ice. Pass ahead to Martin on the near side. Martin working down the boards, bounces back pass to Stays call. He'll shoot, blockered wide. Hippin with a hit down in the corner. Loose puck rolls deep. And Fremont with a goal. Cannot call that a penalty. Fremont County scores, it's 4-2. Lesher will take the face-off. Marty and Davis on his wings. Bora back with Shell. Still about 50 seconds of power play left for Gillette. Fremont County into the zone. Pushed wide by Lesher. He'll ride around to the far corner. Still on the puck. And circle back out into neutral ice. Fremont County sends it in offsides. He'll roll back to Shell. Shell below the goal line. He'll work out far side. Up the boards, pass knocked down. Shell will come back to it, and he'll get it ahead to Davis. Thrown through the middle, nobody there. Bounces up to Fremont County. I'll pass it back out front. Rolls back to Shell. Shell over to Marty. Into the zone. And Fremont County bounces it back clear again. Bora picks it up neutral ice. He'll send it over far side to Lesher in with Davis. Davis. Shot and covered up. Under 5 minutes left in the period, 4-2 Fremont County lead. Still got about 10 seconds left of power play. Lesher back to the dot. Marty and Davis lined up in front of the net. Bora back with Shell. Lesher Sent into the corner. Back to Bora will hold the zone. He'll backhand it ahead to Lesher across the middle and right to Fremont County. And they'll pass it up to the neutral zone. Tipped in deep, and Shell runs it down on the far boards. Picked up by Davis across. Bounces over the blue line. Fremont will send it back in, and they're back to 5-on-5. Bora below the goal line. He'll send it out far boards, picked off by Fremont County. Pass across the middle, picked off by Shell, and he'll send it up to Davis. Davis looking ahead. Poked away before he can get the pass off. Kicks back to Shell, back out of the zone. Fremont County's offsides, but knocked back out. Fremont County picks it up far side through the middle. And we got a penalty. No, maybe it was just up out of play. Penalty there. We got 4:05 left in the second period. 4-2 lead for Fremont County. We'll get a face-off down in the offensive zone for Kimbley. Bora's going to go up to wing. Shell and Bear are back. Koloski, nope, knocked back behind the net. Back to the point for Shell. Shell across, good look to Bear coming in. Tried to pass it through the middle, broke it up. Koloski, backhand up the middle. Bora, shot. Sticked wide. Koloski buries the rebound. Another goal for Lane Koloski, number 7, and it's 4-3. Kimbley to the dot. Knocked forward. And bouncing puck picked up by Fremont County. They'll get into the zone. Sent back clear. They'll pick it up at center line. And sent back in offsides. Shell takes a look. He'll pass it ahead. Koloski. Forward to Kimbley. Broken up. And it'll get back out of the zone for Fremont County. Picked up by Bora. Fremont County gets it back, and they'll drive in. Poked away before they get the shot off. Shell lifts it up and out of play. We'll have a face-off down in the D zone. Scribner, Stayscall, and Hippen out front. Martin back with Phelps. Knocked to the sideboards. Phelps there. Fremont County drives it down to the corner. Pass out in front, broken up. Can't get the shot off. Back down to the corner. Fremont gets it back. They'll work across in front of the crease. And turn and shoot, and that's it. Five to 3 Fremont County. Scribner, Stayscall, Hippen out front. Phelps back with Martin. Scribner over the center dot. Knocked back to Fremont County. They'll send it up near side. And Fremont takes it into the zone. Poked away by Martin. Rolls down below the goal line. Fremont will pick it up behind the net. Pass back out front. Picked off by Phelps. Thrown back out through the middle again. Martin breaks that one up. Out to Stayscall at the blue line. Stayscall pass up the middle looking for Scribner a little wide. And Fremont will send it in. And dump deep. Phelps behind the net. Tied up in the corner. Phelps knocks it forward, picked up against the boards, and they'll send it back below the goal line. Martin near side. Out to Scribner, poked loose through the middle. No shot there. Back to Martin. Martin will get it back up to the blue line and out to neutral ice. And now we got a whistle for slashing on Fremont County. So 2:20 left, second period. Get that fixed. And we're back on the power play for 2. Face off down in the Fremont County zone. It'll be Davis, Marty, and Lesher out front. Gerler back with Shell. Marty will take the draw. Marty over the dot. Davis shot, knocked down in traffic. Rolls behind the net. Take him off the puck. Rolls back to Shell at the point. And they got a penalty down in the corner. Penalty on Davis down in the corner. .210 left in the period. And we're going to go 4-on-4 for 1:49. Marty and Lesher out front. Gerler and Shell back. Marty to the dot in the defensive zone. Fremont County, well, tied up in the feet. Fremont will get it back. Shots wide of the net. And covered up down low. We'll get another face-off. Marty at the dot. Poked around. Lesher will come through with it, and he'll get out to neutral ice. Lesher and far boards, still on the puck. Fremont County takes it away. Big hit there, and that's going to be a penalty. Down there, too. See if I can get the live stream restarted here. Another penalty called on Fremont County. They've got 2 in the box. We're going to go 4-on-3 for about 1.5 minutes. Marty and Lesher out front. Gerler back with Shell. Minute. Marty knocks it forward, picked up by Fremont County. They'll send it back to Shell at the far point. Shell through the middle, bounces past, and Fremont County sends it to the near point. Gerler, shot, blocked, over to Shell. Shell will fire, bounced low and covered up. Bear and Kimbley will come out front.
Go, keep up, Ray.
Kimbley to the dot. Bear lined up in front of the net. Gerler back with Shell. Back to Gerler. Gerler, top of the zone. He'll drop it back for Shell, far point. Shell, shot, tipped in front by Bear and covered up. We'll do it again. Far dot for Kimbley. He'll knock it back to Shell this time. Across to Gerler. Gerler, back over to Kimbley. Kimbley through the middle pass, broken up and sent deep by Fremont County. Shell chasing. He's got 1 on him. Shell will pick it up behind the net, send it around to Gerler. Gerler near corner. He'll work up the middle. Pass ahead to Kimbley. Kimbley through the neutral zone. He'll take it in near boards. All the way down to the corner. Back out in front for Bear. Loose puck. And caught. Net knocked off. And they're signaling that the faceoff's going out of the zone. .58 seconds left in the period. Boys crashing the net, and I guess they're going to get the faceoff out in the neutral zone. Kimbley and Bear out front. Gerler back with Shell. Still 4-on-3. Advantage Gillette. Kimbley to the dot. Knocks it forward. He'll pick it up himself and take it into the zone. Kimbley far boards. He'll hold the zone. We'll get set up across to Gerler, top of the zone. Back across to Shell on the far point. Shell shot. Knocked down in front. Loose. Poked away, and Fremont rolls back into the corner. Slow roller. Ice very fast. Gerler out far side to Shell and ahead to the middle. Kimbley will pick it up in the neutral zone and take it in. Kimbley knocked away, gets it over to Bear. Bear across to Shell on the far point. Riverton gets a guy back over to Gerler, top of the zone, back to Shell. Shell fires, blocked shot. It'll roll out to neutral ice. Shell pass across. Gerler, he'll send it up the near boards. Fremont picks it up there. Tied up. And Gerler digs it out. He'll send it forward into the zone and chase it in. Dump back to the point, and there's the end of the period. End of the second period. 5-3 Fremont County. We'll come back with about 9 seconds left of power play to open the period.